Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Nick, also known as Born Gamer, and that felt extremely awkward for me to not do my "What's up, everyone?" It's Nick, also known as Born Gamer. So trying something a little bit new, trying to be a little bit fresh here. Things have been quite hectic for me, and not in a bad way. For those of you that have been following me, obviously my first week of college here, classes have started. Boo hoo. That sucks. I'm going to save that for a future video so I can just cry and bitch and moan, but in a slightly humorous fashion as I will try to do today. So I figured I haven't really had that much time to sit down and think about a commentary. So this is one that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I don't really know what the title of it's going to be. Obviously, you guys are just going to be able to look at the top of the video and say, oh, well, that makes perfect sense, hopefully. Hopefully it's eye-catching and makes perfect sense. Or you could just go like, you know what, you got this wrong. Your commentary is just a complete and total different direction. So disregarding any title, if you guys could even just maybe leave it at the end of the video what you think the title should have been. I'm not going to change it, but it's kind of this will apply to different people in different ways, and I'm kind of hoping that that's how it works. So kind of the subject I want to talk about is just being yourself, and that's just straight off reading rainbow bullshit, like everybody's happy and holding hands Barney style. But by being yourself, I'm kind of referring to myself, which is quite ironic because I'm telling everybody else to be yourself and me being myself, and not irony, my brain is busted right now, give me a break. But I'm just trying to tell you that being yourself is something that a lot of people can't do. And I've run across this a lot of times in the last week. It's kind of a very odd thing, actually. I go to a very large campus, so I meet tons and tons of people. And once you've seen so many personalities within the span of a short amount of time, you can kind of tell who's faking it and who's just trying to get by these first couple of weeks and put a mask on and maybe, meet some friends. But you know that these people just aren't going to be your friends. And I'm not, nobody that I know personally, like my roommates and stuff, they're awesome. These guys are really, really cool. I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about the people that I met one time and we just didn't hit it off. And it wasn't because I can't tell that these people are good people and that they seem like really cool and I want to hang out with. It's just that sometimes you can tell, like sometimes you talk to a person and they seem to be holding back and you're just kind of like, what's wrong? Like, I mean, for me, I'm a very, for lack of a better term, opinionated. No, that's probably the perfect term. I'm very opinionated. I have my stances. I like to stick to my ground, and I don't try to tell others how to think. I like to, persuade people into why I think like I do. I think that makes some perfect sense in my mind. So in your mind, this is what I'm doing in my commentaries. I like to kind of talk, and I like to tell you what I think is, should be done, and why. I don't just say like. For example, in my last couple videos, there was one that said big YouTubers should rock the vote. And I didn't say, these big guys, they should tell people to vote. It's their responsibility. They have so many followers. Like, they should do blah, blah, blah. I said, here's, like, the benefits. Like, here's, like, what people don't know. And I feel like they could use their power to do so. I feel like I kind of gave a nice little, little couple examples and how the benefits could be. So I feel like somebody may have been convinced by my little story, but for those of you that weren't, that's really like hard for me to accept because I really do kind of put my heart and soul to trying to tell people how I think, and like I said, not to convince, but trying to convince them what I think. So if you guys have ever had an opinion formed by me, that is awesome. I guess mission accomplished. I'm not trying to, do some propaganda BS over YouTube with my 190 subscribers. Like, no, that's not me. But yeah, like I said, there was one person in particular. I'm obviously not gonna use names because God forbid I don't even remember their name, which is kind of sad. So I was talking to this guy, first time ever meeting him. Like I said, meeting a ton of people, and he was around a bunch of his friends, it seemed like, but he just didn't seem to fit in. So I don't take that, maybe I take into account that he's new and maybe kind of shy, but I just don't understand holding back. Like me, I will say a stupid joke. I will interject when I think it's funny. If I meet a complete and total stranger and I think that we might hit it off, just have a few laughs. Like, I don't care. When you guys engage random strangers, let me just get into this real quick. When you engage, when you engage random strangers, do not go into it with the mindset that you are going to be talking to this person for more than 2 minutes, and just get the most out of it that you possibly can. And I kind of learned this by my job. I worked as a cashier in a grocery store for a while, so I thrived off of the 2 to 5 minute conversations, if not less. So when you're standing there making shit go beep 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 over a little metal conveyor belt all day, that can get kind of boring. So I decided to take it upon myself to make things a little bit more lighthearted. So I would just kind of make some jokes with people. I would say, I see you have pasta. I see you have spaghetti sauce. You gonna have some, spaghetti for dinner? And they'd be like, why, yes we are, or we're gonna have tomorrow. And I'll just be like, all right, what time can you expect me? And some of them would, play along and it'd be fun. Others would actually invite me and then lock me in their basement. But okay, moving on from that. No, if there's anything you can take away from that, is that treat each engagement as a way to, have a better day. I like to think that every situation can be a little bit more lighthearted. Never take life a bit too seriously. Like I said, right off of reading Rainbow, that shit is very, very, corny and cheesy, whatever you want to say. But I am full of the corn and the cheese and, God forbid, the sour cream and the chicken I had that Chipotle the other night. Oh my God, was it so good? See, making light of a little situation. So, yeah, but back to the main topic. I guess that'll be my topic. I don't know. You guys still give me a thing. When you run into somebody who you can tell is not being their self, you can always be the one that pushes. When you have two people that are, for lack of a better term, takers, no one's the giver, no one's the taker, no one's taking the reins. It can be kind of a hard engagement, but if you're that person that likes to step up and move the conversation forward, I commend you. I welcome you to my likes. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'll see you.